Adios Alonso, owned by the Holy and Marrow Sullivan Syndicate. Clonbell, Tory Hill Blonde, owned by these two syndicate-owned dogs now make their way out of the Slippers hut. Adios Alonso and the Reds. The Derby favourite is away in style and going on further and further ahead. No doubts about a shock in this one. Adios Alonso striding right away from Tory Hill Blonde, stabilising his position now at the head of the market for sure. The Castletown Gagan qualifier of a third. One-way course, that one. Adios Alonso, just waiting for the clock. 12:38. What a time.
Well, sometimes you don't need to see a clock. This dog was absolutely flying. Adios Alonso, the 5-1 clear favourite. Imagine what he'll be after this. If you're not on at fives, you certainly wouldn't want to be trying to get on this fella now. Owned by the Holy and Marrow Sullivan Syndicate, Basil Holy. This Magic Trio Syndicate owned greyhound was most impressive. And what a clock, 12:38.
Red Collar is Ireland's Awake, owned by Sean Conlon Newell. Own boxer for Listow's, the Tomosheen Syndicate. Billeen Keane, Tom Hegarty and Noel Madden. Richie Quinn now about to leave up. On away they come. Lone Boxer on the far side, marginally ahead, and it's Lone Boxer now going on from Ireland's Awake as they climb the hill, and they swap sides, but still Lone Boxer. Ireland's Awake, and up they come. No turn it looks. Lone Boxer Syndicate, the Listowel 64 qualifier, through to tomorrow. In the red, Save My Bacon, owned by Michael Rahilly. In the white, owned by Michael Kelleher down in Cork and Brendan Matthews and Newry. Richie Quinn now about to leave. These two go. Save My Bacon in the red, and then the leads away from Slips, and away up they come. And Stiff Test, no pun intended, it's Save My Bacon that faces Stiff Test, because Stiff Test is way out in front, climbing the hill, and Stiff Mode 16 qualifier, storming away with this course. Stiff Test in a 12:68. Red Collar is a Blazing Serpent, owned by the Pistol Knight Syndicate from Mount Mahon and Kerry Call. Coming up, here they come. Blazing Serpent red, white is Kerry Call, and they're away, and Blazing Serpent jumps away from Slips in front and has the measure of Kerry Call. The Loughrea qualifier out in front of Kerry Call as they climb. There's still a few lengths between them, and it's Blazing Serpent trained by Jerry Griffin with Kerry Call. Blazing Serpent tying up right upfield, but just holding Kerry Call. Red Vacuum Vegas, owned by Michael Heaney Dundalk and Ballydorgan Boy. He's in the white collar, owned by the Dine and Gun. Here they come now, these blue and black dogs. Vacuum Vegas red, white is Ballydorgan Boy. Ballydorgan Boy just with the advantage, racing away from Vacuum Vegas as they start to meet the rising ground. As Ballydorgan Boy, the Clonakilty qualifier, still out in front of Vacuum Vegas. They're climbing right up to the highest point of the field, and Vacuum Vegas, Ballydorgan Boy going offline there for a few strides and giving the winning hand to Vacuum in a time of 12:94. Red Collar is Tullamoy King, owned by Father Dan Dunn, Stradbally and Kyle Basil, owned by Limerick. Here they come. Red Collar, Tullamoy King. The white is Kyle Basil, and look at Kyle Basil away from Slips. Very, very fast indeed, and has a nice lead climbing out of the hill. It is Kyle in front, Tullamoy King on the outside. Kyle Basil has seemed to gone offline. Both of them have, but Kyle Basil, Tullamoy King at the... and Tullamoy King.
And the red collar, Tullamoy King, was the winner of that.
The County Carlow qualifier of a third is getting better, but
Tullamoy King and Kyle Basil here. Didn't Kyle Basil come away very well for Slips, and Connections will be very disappointed. The red collar here, that's Tullamoy King, was well behind, but look at the white, Kyle Basil, he's drifting off, and the red collar here, this was Tullamoy King getting the Tullamoy King. He's owned by Father Dan Dunn and Stradbally. He's won through in the Oaks, trained by Brendan Farrelly.
In 12:64. Red collar is Caesar by Snicket Cashel, List Loose owned jointly by Seamus Begley, Ross Lair and Liam Lynch Tralee. Here we go. Red Caesar Music, white List Loose owned. Caesar Music just held, and it's Caesar Music. List Loose owned is not going down without a fight on the far side. They're still locked together, stride for stride. Caesar Music, List Loose owned, they're closing in. Definitely one for John O'Connell. It lived up right to expectations. Caesar Music and List Loose own. We wait and see now. Eyes peeled on the judge John O'Connell, and Caesar Music has got